Hi, my name is Cassidy Mayfield. This is my second performance for my storytelling class. This fits in with my concert theme of Frightful Fairy Tales. The story I'm going to be doing for you today is called Bluebeard. It can be found in Grimm's Fairy Tales and in Andrew Lang's fairy books. Those are the two versions that I've pulled from today. Ideally, this would be part of a three-part story, but I'll just do the first part for you today. The day Kate got married, her husband only told her two things. He handed her a key that would unlock any door in the entire house, and he told her, "Don't go into the attic. You can go anywhere else in the house. My entire property and everything in it is yours to do with as you will, but do not go in the attic, and do not ask what happened to my previous wives." And with that, he climbed onto his horse and he went away on business. Now, Kate managed to stay away from the attic for about a week. She was a naturally curious girl, and so after she had explored the rest of the house, rearranged the furniture to her satisfaction, she couldn't help feeling like there was something in the attic she needed to look at. Otherwise, why would he want to hide it from her if it wasn't important? So with that, she walked up the stairs, down the long hallway, and looked at the only door in the entire attic. It was an old oak door with rusty iron hinges and a doorknob. She turned the key and managed to shove it open. It creaked and it resisted, and she thought it was because the hinges were so rusty, until she went inside and saw what was actually the problem. The floor in front of the door, all of it was covered in blood. There was a table, blood-stained, in the middle of the room, a rack of heads that were mummified on one side, and a shelf full of legs on the other. Here is where Bluebeard's previous wives had been. He had brought them up there and dismembered them. As she looked in horror at this blood-soaked, horrible room, she heard the sound of boots on the stair above her. As they climbed, she turned around in horror and saw her new husband coming down the hallway toward her. He smiled and he said, "Dearest Kate, I told you, don't go looking in the attic." And from behind his back, he brought out an axe, and that's all Kate saw for a very long time. This was going to be the first part of the story. In the second and third part, Kate's youngest sister comes to rescue her, and it does eventually have a happy ending, depending on which version you look into. But for the meantime, this was my version of Bluebeard. I hope y'all enjoyed it.